Hey beautiful people, this your girl Kiki. I wanted to do a native spirit reading. It's been called to do it for some time now, for like a little over a week. Hold on, I'm about to close the screen door. I wanted to do it outside in the backyard because I wanted to connect with the native spirits. I just wanted to be close to nature to see if they'll commune with me. It's a beautiful, sunny, clear sky autumn day. It's windy and it's a bit chilly. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna close the door on the back door screen. I don't want it to make too much noise. Also, I may have to pause this reading and record sometime, if not later today, then tomorrow, because I literally have like 30 minutes of break and I just wanted to kind of like connect. I've been pulled to do it and I wanted to connect with them. I'm burning sage right now so that way I can clear the space. I don't know, you guys can see. It's okay if you can't. Okay, perfect. I'm trying, so I had the cards all spread out, but because it's windy, it's been blowing across the yard and I don't want to chase it. So guys, please bear with me and forgive me. I'm using a few decks, to be quite honest. We have like a plethora of beautiful decks, oracle decks and tarot cards here. We have the Sacred Path cards, the Power deck, cards of wisdom, sacred vision cards here, oracle cards. I'll put right here. I'm also going to use the Hoodoo Tarot, messages from the ancestors, Native Spirit Oracle, the Sacred Forest Oracle, Enchanted Map Oracle cards. I'm going to be using the Shaman Wisdom cards, the Medicine Woman Tarot deck, and last but not least, I'm sure I'm missing one, forgive me if I am, Spirit, the Native American Oracle cards. So I've been really drawn and called to tap in and to connect with the Native American spirits. My family and I have been feeling like there was a lot of Native American and as well as enslaved African Americans in this area. My mom's a medium, so she's been picking up on that. We've been picking on it for quite a while. And so I did use the Hoodoo Tarot, which is traditionally African American, but it has a mix of Native in it as well, because in this country at a certain point we did partner with Native Americans. Some people are mixed heritage as well. It could be, even if it's just one or two people in your ancestry, I'm hoping that I can connect with mine. My mom's dad is from the Carolinas, so there's some large population of Cherokee. Oh wow, the sage is very smoky. It's very windy, so it's very smoky. I was hoping that I lit it good, but I did. So I hope it doesn't blow away. I might just put it inside. I just really wanted to cleanse the space, cleanse the connection. I kind of felt like I was kind of checked a little bit while I was shuffling the cards. I'm sorry guys, I had to pre-shuffle because if I don't, the reading will get very long, and plus I don't have that long to connect. I might have to either do it again tomorrow, like a part 2, or I really just wanted to know what message they had for us, because I've been really feeling like there was a message there that they wanted to tell us, they wanted to share. I kind of felt like I was checked a little bit, like, who are you to connect with us, kind of. Which is all cool, I respect it. I completely respect it. I had to say, tell them psychically, like, I come in peace. I don't mean any harm. I've been called to connect with you all, to give a message to the collective beings, the light workers, the star seeds, the earth angels. So if you have a message for them, please, I would love to be the vessel for you to deliver that message if you find me worthy. I also, when they were cutting down a tree in the area, I think it was a summer ago, 2 summers ago, I'm just making sure like the sage don't blow away, sorry guys, I felt or heard screaming from the trees, believe it or not. And I had a strong, like, I don't know, it was just like the noise. It was like a quiet white noise that you can't really audibly hear, but you can feel it, like kind of like the feeling that you have when you hear scratching on a chalkboard. I just felt like the tree was just screaming out from them, like the neighbor across from us, two houses across, cutting down their tree in the front. And so I don't know why I said this. I said, normally I wouldn't encourage it, to be quite honest, because you don't know what you might tap into. But I instinctively felt like it was Native American or of the earth or a native spirit, or earth spirit of some kind, and say, hey, come here, come into me, and I'll protect you, and I'll find you someplace safe. It heard me, and it did, and I felt weird, like there was something extra there with me. And then I safely transported it into the tree I have here, the tree I have here in my yard. So I don't know if it's still there, to be quite honest. I don't think it is. But I'm glad that I was able to connect with the Native American spirit, or the earth spirit, the tree spirit, and give it, like, give it some, how you see, I don't know if you can see the plant there. It's really tall bush tree. To give it some protection and give it some sanctuary. I just felt instinctively called to do that, and I didn't know I could do that. It just kind of just came naturally. So I told them to kind of look at my resume, like, just, scan me, check me, see if I am worthy to deliver this message. And then as I was shuffling and pulling the cards, I kid you not, they were like checking up on my resume, because then the cards started saying she's a mother, she's nurturing, she's an artist, like everything about me, like I started coming up in the cards as I shuffled. It was quite interesting. I don't believe in coincidences. I took that as they checked up on me and they said, okay, she's cool, this is who she is. Literally the innocent. I'm gonna pull the cards right now so you can see as I tell you. I put them back in the box because it's not a part of the reading, but I wanted you guys to see that as I told them to check up on me. The nurturing card came up. She is a mother. I am indeed a mother, a new mama. I have courage. I'm ballsy. I am. The least I've been told. Master ancestor DNA, that I'm connected to my spirits, that I'm a rebel without a cause, clearly. I try to tap in. I try to connect with the moon, the cycles. I am connected. I do feel that I am called to be a spiritual teacher. Crazy. This is beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at a turtle and the dragonflies. This is really, that I do feel like I'm called to be a spiritual teacher. And I can sing. I don't think I'm a good singer, to be honest. It's one of those things, if you don't use it, you lose it, kind of thing. I can sing. So in coach, they put mentor, coach, and artist, which is crazy. I feel like it stopped here at artist because I used to paint and draw. I do not do that anymore. I still can, but like my art teacher says, wherever you stopped at, that's kind of where you are. And peacekeeper, she comes in peace. So I said, thank you, spirit. Yeah, and innocent, like she comes in peace. She means no harm, and it stopped right there. I feel like they checked up on me, like, okay, she's good. She's good people. She's good. let her connect. If you feel called to. I just wanted them to feel comfortable with me. I think for some, in this cases, since like the First Nation people is such a beautiful sacred people, a quiet people, they are strong people. I think I do admire, and I admire their strength and their ancestry. I admire their quiet silence. When I had the privilege of going to visit a powwows out here, not like, it's about like an hour away from here where I live during the summer, at the Shinnecock Reservation. I'm really grateful that I was able to connect and celebrate and patronage with them. Patronage. I feel like they have so much to say, but I feel like they know not to waste it on deaf ears or to not cast pearls with swine. Like, they know to, like, keep it in house, very close knit. Like, they have to protect themselves and their people. They've lost so much. But I don't want you to mistake this reading as, don't feel sorry for me, because, you know what I mean? Like, don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for us. Don't pity us. There's nothing to pity. Their people as a nation have undergone a transformation, and like they say in the Bible, the last shall be first and the first shall be last. And since they are First Nation and they went through their transformation, don't be surprised. Don't call it a comeback, like, don't be surprised who's gonna help heal the world. The melanated brown people of this world. Okay. When I did pull, I felt like they were like, listen, if you're gonna pull cards, don't pull cards based on what you think, like, if it pops out, because it takes a lot of energy for them. They're like, this is a new thing for, like, this is kind of new. The spirits I'm asking in the area, like, we don't know this, so if we pull out a card, don't put it back. Like, that's the card we wanted you to pull. So basically, stop playing. So they're like, okay, I'm sorry, okay. So hopefully we'll learn to partner and work together. I want to pull that. I'm being called to talk about that. So I've been called to talk about the imagery first, because what stood out to me was the imagery, feeling like they had something to say. Like, I noticed the cards that were trying to come out were cards of, like, someone yelling, screaming, praying, singing, like, releasing, breaking open. They have a call, and they're ready to speak, and they're ready to be heard. Release. This shaman, the song within. I do feel like I should read these cards. If not, I'm not going to read from the book from all the cards, because I want to definitely to connect intuitively. But I definitely feel like reading these cards and the 2 cards from the Hoodoo Tarot is going to set the tone for the rest. So I'm going to read Release, North, White, Shaman, the song within. To end sorrow and pain, one must have a keen sense of awareness, a clear and simple mind. Simplicity requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence, sensitivity. It is not to abstract an item. The shaman must summon inner strength, not only of thought but of the soul. He must surrender, open, and release himself, as a cocoon must release the butterfly. Inspiration blows through you like the winds of creation, not blustering but soft, like the flutter of butterfly wings on your cheek. As clouds part, the sun brings forth the wild sensuous of the earth, awakened and bursting with bloom. Opening the rich vitality of your inner heart, new visions burst forth from your chest with the clarity of an eagle's eye. Your soul knows the landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. Release. The song within. So the spirit wants you to know to trust your intuition, trust your higher self, to release and surrender to spirit, to the call. That a lot of you are shamans. A lot of you come from shamans, a line of oracles, and they want you to trust and tap into that power. Spirit is ready for you to break open and release and spread your light to the world. I'm going to try to hold on to the cards. The wind is blowing. It's funny how we're talking about wind in this card, and the wind is so strong today. So that was 17, 1, 7, 8. Self-worth, gossip, south, red. Trust your abilities and self-worth. To hear and understand words is very simple, but speaking words is a great responsibility, because words have power in every syllable. You can hurt and even destroy people with the sound and meaning of words. They are symbols of the sacred ability to create illusion and darkness beyond compare. The parrot repeats your words back to you. Are you listening? Gossip is like the pawn that produced the reflection of Narcissus. Oh my goodness, reflection of Narcissus, and made him fall in love with himself. Excuse me. Gossip is like the pawn that produced the reflection of a narcissist and made him fall in love with himself. Interesting. Oh, okay, excuse me for misreading that. Is that why we gossip? Because of our reflection is not good enough to be loved? Everything in the universe is a teacher for all who are open to observe and learn. Yet far too many expound on trivial observations without seeing the comprehending the big picture. Though everything is a product of its own environment, we humans are blessed with free will, a mind to digest, learn, and act independently, further empowering ourselves and increasing our enlightenment. We are not here to merely parrot or mimic others. Trust your abilities and self-worth and stay true to your own sacred path. Okay, Spirit wants you to, what I'm picking up from this also is be mindful of the things that you watch, what you feed yourself, because they want you to dig deeper, and they want you to trust that they want you to trust your own unique voice, because your own unique voice and look and everything that makes you special is needed for this world. Don't try to mimic what other people are doing. Like, it's one thing to, yes, okay, take notes, but remember, trust and make it your own. Trust in your own voice. I feel like they want you to not be mentally lazy. They want you to definitely don't just rely on or rest in the superficial of this world, or the superficial things of this world. They want you to dig deep. They want you to learn and invest and also know what you're capable of. But I'm getting a really strong sense of be careful what you listen to. Be careful of what you watch. Like, I don't know why. Maybe because it said gossip and loving your own self-image, the narcissist. Be careful of watching, reality TV. Be careful of watching things that kind of give you a false illusion of, wealth or prosperity, when it's just, which is just like a collection of made-up things to sell you a dream. They want you to believe in that dream. It's so funny. Look, the next is the dream card, and I wasn't even reading it. I wasn't even looking at it. I'm looking out into the trees, and here, look, dream. Yeah. I got it, Spirit. Okay, thank you for connecting with me. I'm glad that it's all falling into place. And now that I said that, I'm just going to go and read the last, third card. Please don't blow away. You have used different faiths, ideas, icons, and totems as guideposts to a higher level of thought. Oh God, it says 11, dream. 11 is a master number. Dreams gone wild. Let me just reread that. You have used different faiths, ideas, icons, and totems as guideposts to a higher level of thought to gain a different, better perspective. You have looked to wildlife as spirit guides and teachers, honoring them in art, time spent in nature, and medicine bundles. You have admired birds, the strongest and the smallest, the fetishes, feathers, with fetishes, feathers, crystals. Interesting. Ooh, hold on, guys. Let me just hold down this sage. It won't blow off. But this power is lost when your dreams gets wild and unfocused. You wear two different faces when you are unfamiliar with your truth. You wear both of these masks together when you are a great pretender, not understanding the sacred dream reality in which you live. If you were a bird of prey, what would you be? How would you feel? Do you think you would seek to be anything other than the great bird of the Creator intended you to be? They definitely want you guys to stay focused. Do not get distracted. Oh God, look at all these things going on. Do not get distracted with the things of this world. Listen to the call. You are more than enough. You are more than enough. They want you to manifest. They want you to manifest your dreams. They want you to strengthen your self-worth, and they want you to release and surrender. They want you to trust spirit. They want you to trust yourself more than anything, because I think you second guess and doubt yourself, and you shouldn't. They're with you, and they're letting you know that they're with you, and they're here to help guide you. if you listen to the call. You have to be observant. You have to study and not get distracted by the shiny little things of this world. I'm going to see if I can go through some of the cards quickly. Pine spirit, purification. Spirit guardian of autumn, letting go. Yeah, they want you to release. They want you to take this time during this autumn and cold. Look, you have autumn here and winter here. Now that we're entering this colder season, 35 and 30, they know that when the seasons are getting darker, there's going to be longer periods of days of like darkness. They want you to utilize this time to let go and release. They want you to allow this winter to strip away what was, so that way a new leaves, new blessings, new things can come in. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna pick that up. Yeah. Gathering your tribe, your elder. I did see a couple of the cards in here as I pulled. Elder came out a lot. Elder spirit. They want you to... Okay, now I want to say something about elder, because to be quite honest, recently with a family member who I encountered not too long ago, I had an altercation with, to be quite honest. She wanted to be respected as an elder, someone who had powerful spiritual gifts. She's like one of the oldest and first cousins of the grandchildren. She wanted to be recognized. But Spirit told me to not only not recognize her, because one, she has a negative attachment. She has like a demonic energy presence to her. But not just because of that. They want to teach that just because you're older. They want to stress that. Because a lot of the cards show elder as someone who has gray hair, because they want to kind of stress, like, with age comes wisdom. In this case of this person, they did not have that. Yes, with age, she had age and she had some life experience, but she's not learning anything of it. When you're not a person who takes accountability, look, north, masculine fire, where you're not someone who actually leads, when you don't step up and you want to be respected in an elder is someone who've put in work, put in time, who paid their dues to their family, to their society, to their community. And this person, who should now not be named, she has not done any of that. What have you done to help uplift your community, your people? What have you done to make this world better? Nothing. I think, okay, now I'm thinking about that narcissist. You only thinking about yourself. Like, what have you done to contribute to the betterment of yourself, of your lineage, of your people, of your family? Nothing. She thought that because of age and because she came out first that she should be respected as an elder. No. I want to shout out to New World Tarot. She said this perfectly. She said that there's a lot of gray-haired fools out there. Meaning, just because you're older doesn't mean that you are destined or automatically mandated to get respect. Respect is earned. Respect is earned. Spirit wants you to connect with elders who actually can show proof, who actually are doing the work, who actually can show you receipts that they have done the work and that they have done the healing, so they can actually teach you. They want you to step into your power so that one day you become an elder. Maybe you were one in your past life and they're asking you the time to step up. They're gathering your tribe. They want you to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, people who are strong, people who are trying to better themselves and rise above the fray of this world, the chaos of this world, the negativity, the low vibrational people. They want you to let go. They want to bring you a new family. Agate, feminine second chakra, air. They want to bring a healing to you. The crow and raven, southwest, masculine water. Yeah, they want to bring in, like, they want you to tap into your power. They want you to definitely, I think some of you have like a lot of feminine energy who's listening. They want you to strengthen your feminine energy, embrace your feminine energy, because there's strength there. They definitely want you to like have a balance both of your masculine and feminine energy, but they want you to definitely nurture, embrace your feminine energy more, and not to be afraid of it. I know society can like make caricatures or demonize or put under feminine energy, or embodiments of feminine energy, but they want you to find balance and peace within yours. They want you, again, a dream catcher. They want you to listen, because not only are they trying to help you manifest your dreams, but they communicate to you through dreams. So maybe guys get a dream book. You can go to Barnes and Noble. I have I got a couple dream books, and some of them came from Barnes and Noble. You guys should definitely get a dream book, something that's like an encyclopedia or a dictionary, something that's very like detailed, and that anytime you see images in your dreams, like say, oh, you dreamt about being in the living room, TV. What did you see when you were in the living room? The television, the couch. Pay attention to those items, those totems that they were talking about, so you look up what they're trying to say, and how they're trying to speak to you, and in what way, and for what reason. Guys, I'm just gonna pause the video right here. I'm going to pause it right here, and then I'm going to collect some of the cards that flew away, and then be right back. Hi, beautiful people. I just had to pause it really quick because I had to collect some of the cards that flew away. So bear with me. I might have to do the second part of it inside the house to continue the reading, or I can wait till like another day and clip them together, just so that way like another beautiful day, so I can do it outside. I might just do it inside, depending on what spirit tells me to do, but let's just kind of just go with the flow and see what they say. I have a little bit time left, a few minutes before I have to check in. I'm at work. I work from home, so I'm able to take a little moment to step away and give out this reading. I just felt like it was very, very important to share what spirit the Native American spirits want you to know. Okay. I'm just pulling out a few cards. It was one of the tarot cards, so I'm just trying to, let me see. Oh no, this win. Yeah, let me see if I can do it quickly. Thank you, spirit, for... Yeah. Okay, for this winter, this fall, right now we're in a season where they want you guys to in autumn we harvest. We collect some of the stuff from after, spring, and we start to plant seeds now. We're going to start planting more seeds so that come winter, it'll be underneath the ground being fertilized. It needs darkness to grow. So I definitely feel like spirit wants you to if some of you are going through a dark night of the soul, if some of you are going through a hard time, just know that they want you to utilize this time to heal, to work on that, to do that shadow work, to definitely, they want you definitely to connect, to read, to study, to connect with tribe, to find community. They definitely want to bring you blessings and love. And also, yeah, they definitely want forest stones. Yeah, they know around this time you want to harvest and gather. They want you to sow seeds. They want you to start saving. They want you to utilize this winter and autumn season to start saving, planting your acorn, so that way it will turn into an oak tree. Look, plant seeds. Yeah, they definitely want you. I'm getting a lot of if it's about maybe changing your diet too, they want you to lift your vibration up by eating more plant-based foods, maybe raw vegan style. It doesn't have to be 100%. You could be maybe a few days raw vegan, and then the rest days you have balance it out with some meat. Hold on, guys, I'm just gonna close this door. I left it open again. Okay, so it won't making that rattly noise. Yeah, I just didn't want it to make that rattly noise as I'm talking. They definitely want to. I definitely feel like they want to bring passion. They want this time to be this winter and autumn to be full of creativity. They want you to to gather, to hunt, to be creative, to utilize this time to connect with loved ones and partnerships. And we tend to be in the house more because it's colder, right? They definitely want you to ten of pentacles. Yeah, they want you to start being creative. Like, utilize this winter to being creative. Whether you have, again, like if you're trying to start your own YouTube channel, or if you're trying to start a podcast, or you're trying to sell jewelry, like this person here is trying to sell jewelry. If you make things, again, if you make things this is a perfect time to start like working on those projects that you put. Look, again, her making the beads. Like, this is the perfect time. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the perfect time to start creating those endeavors that you've been putting off to the side, because it'll definitely be abundant. Like, if you put in the seeds now, if you plant the seeds now, it'll be a great return of investment for you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm just gonna take these cards. Yeah, they want you to definitely pursue your dreams. They want you to heal. They want you to do your shadow work. They want you to study. I think that's been a common theme. Lately. Ruler, leadership. Yeah, they want you to step up. They want you to try to, like, again, with the spiritual work and the dark night of the soul healing, you'll bring balance. They want you to step into your role, your leadership. They definitely want you to sit in your throne now. It's time. It's been time, I heard. They want you to be aggressive and pursue your dreams. They want you to pursue, and it's like a winter again. Hunter. The wolf spirit. Yeah, this is another 4. They definitely want you to utilize this time to strengthen yourself. So come spring or summer, you'll knock it right out of the park. They want you to use this hermit mode, this time while the earth is quiet and still and cold, and the seeds you've planted is in darkness, in the void of creativity and being birthed, that you strengthen yourself. Confirmation. What kind of bird was that? I don't know if that's a mockingbird. Oh, balance again. 2 cards again for balancing act. So interesting. That's like a ship, a British ship. And we're talking to Native American. They want you to look. This person is holding this line that this ship is balancing. I feel like Spirit is letting you know that they got you. They know that it's been tumultuous, to say the least, but they know, look, it's surrounded with petals of like hearts around it. Your ships are coming in. They want you to know that Spirit is sending you blessings. Your ships are coming in. They're holding on to the line, and they're sending it with love. They heard your prayers. They want you to ignite that passion within. Be creative. They want you to, like, to whatever you put off. I keep feeling whatever you put off on hold. They want you to now, like, nurture that. Bone collector. Very interesting. An elder. Yeah. I see it has a lot to do with your crown chakra too. They are sending you messages. You are a healer. You are a spiritual person. You are a spiritual healer of some kind. Again, a shaman, root worker. They want you to not only till the earth, but be in tune with your gifts. You are a manifester. The magician. Look at the sigils behind her head. And just know that they're with you. Do not be afraid. They're with you. They want you to know to not be afraid. I love this. This is pretty. Release again. Release, yeah. They're stressing that they want you guys to release. They want you to do a releasing giveaway ceremony. If you guys are having a hard time letting go past past energies, whether it be past people, lovers, friends, family, or things that have failed. I would encourage you guys to do like maybe a cord cutting, or a like write a sever all ties letter, and burn it, whether it be for exes or just to releasing energy. Like sometimes that can be quite healing. Sever all ties letters, where you write, I sever all ties with all my past energies, past exes. Thank you for what you taught me, but I no longer need to dwell. I don't need to look back. I thank you for what you taught me, the lesson that I learned while connected with you, but I release you and wish you well. I sever all energetic cords, any physical cords, any spiritual cord that we may have developed in our connection, and wish you well, and may you go in peace and be blessed. And then you write the letter, sign it, date it, whatever, and burn it. Burn it in the sink, and then like make sure it burns fully, completely to ashes. If there's some resistance there because it's all a heavy block, keep relighting it until it's completely gone, and then let the ashes like run down the drain. I sever all ties. Do some type of ceremonial cording. I seen people do 2 candles with a string tied together, and like one is you and one is the person you're cutting, and then like the cord that they attach from the 2 candles catch fire. It says fire, and it burns away. Like do whatever like you're called to do. Maybe spiritual baths or washes. What's that bird? They have a lot to say. They're chiming in, literally. Yeah, but I'm feeling called to tell you guys that. Do a giveaway ceremony. And also, if you guys haven't like updated your altar or created one, this is a perfect time to do so. Yeah, they want you to heal. They're sending you like a balm, agave. I think that agave came into that healing sugar balm. Yeah, they want you guys to heal. Utilize this time for, again, like 1 + 3 is 4. Yeah, they want you to use this quiet winter, this quiet autumn, to heal, to do your shadow work, to do of letting go and releasing. So that way, you look, your dreams, a dream catcher, the bear spirit. Your guardians are here, that they want to help you manifest your dreams. So yeah, so work on healing, so that way your dreams can be in fruition. They're with you. Hey, beautiful people, I'm back. Okay, so I had to pause a little bit. Sorry about that. I had to pop in for a meeting for work, but now that's over. Just wanted to finish up the last remaining messages for the Native American spirits. Want you to know. I hope you guys like the reading so far. If you hadn't had a chance, if you can give me a like, if you can hit the thumbs up button, it helps support the channel, and more people of the collective, more star seeds and light workers like you can get a chance to get the messaging. If you can leave me a comment, let me know if it resonated. And also, share with anyone you think that it can help. I really appreciate all the love and support you give this channel. Thank you. Okay, so for the ancestor cards that I picked from the Hoodoo Tarot, I'm reading from the book because I feel like every time I pull a card from this particular deck, I feel like the messaging is so profound, and it kind of leads, or like it just adds that little bit of extra or substance that's missing. And then I'm gonna wrap it up after that. The sun's going down, so it's getting a lot more cooler. So I'm going to wrap it up with these last 2 cards. So the first card we got from the Hoodoo Tarot was Father Sims. Father Sims. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay, so Father Sims, it's a man. He looks like he's a root worker or priest of some kind, and performing a ritual with the rooster, bathing it under, like with the water. It's giving me it's kind of giving me this, the star card, but in this case, actually, Father Sims represents temperance in the tarot. So it says, who gives the ibis wisdom, or gives the rooster understanding? Job 38, 36. So chapter 38, verse 36. Let's see. Father Sim is dressed in the purple satin robe in which he liked to work. The rooster represents him, and the 2 streams of water represents his baptism as a two-headed doctor. a hoodoo that does good and bad work. Father George Sims, born Joe Watson and nicknamed the Frizzly Rooster, was a preacher and a root worker from New Orleans. They called him the Frizzly Rooster because many people kept at least one chicken in the backyard for the sole purpose of scratching up any roots that may have been placed there by an enemy. Interesting. Ooh. He had a reputation for being able to effectively place or lift curses and read anyone. Father Sims was a bit eccentric and was comfortable doing good or bad workings. He gave sermons at Myrtle Reef Hall, and that's where his most famous student Zorinia Hurston made his acquaintance. After weeks of performing superficial tasks without anything being explained to her, she was initiated by Father Sims, given the name the Boss of Candles, and finally taught the deeper mysteries. It's a common misconception that root work is never an initiated system, because while this is the case for many, initiations are not unheard of. If you got the Father Sims card, if it comes up in a reading, it's asking you to review your position regarding your inquiry. If you're taking an extreme or one-sided position, now's the time to consider things from a more balanced perspective. Things do not have to be black and white, so don't force it to be. If you have been asked to compromise or cooperate, but you feel resistant to the idea, this card is a good sign that you haven't considered all the aspects of the situation. If you've been asked to give someone an answer, don't respond until you feel more centered. To do otherwise may cause deep regret and feelings to be hurt unnecessarily. Try to be fair. If you receive Father Sims in this reading, consider the following. What would be gained by compromising? Is it worth more the perceived loss? Are you being fair? Sometimes less is more. Extremists never think they're extreme. Peace is priceless. Focus on healing and recovery. An alliance is not such a bad idea. What am I bringing to the potluck dinner? Perhaps add something else to the mix. Other races, religions, ethnic groups exist. Maybe it's time to learn more about other people. Spirit is asking you to be more open-minded to the maybe esoteric, metaphysical, spiritual parts of your gifts in your life. Perhaps maybe you were raised to be more I don't say church folk, churchy. Maybe you were raised in more of a religious background, very rigid and not very open-minded. Spirit is asking you to just think about. I know healing did come up. They want you to think about focus on healing and recovery. They want you to see if maybe are you being rigid or stubborn about a situation. Maybe you are supposed to be practicing your spiritual gifts and you're kind of being stubborn and not not just taking the first initial steps. I feel like the Spirit wants you to know that they will meet you where you are. So if you're making an effort, they'll also make you an effort and make things more clear for you. But if you decide that you don't want to make the effort and try, you can't cry out and say why or why me. Sometimes we have to make the first step. They definitely want you to take this time out to work. I think especially with that Father Sims did. I think it stood out that he practiced both white and dark magic. So he was a great spiritual worker. So with that being said, he didn't mind having to do both. So perhaps maybe you're trying to reconciling in doing gray magic. Maybe you're trying to reconcile with setting balance. Maybe you were taught that protecting yourself is dark magic, which is not. And there's spirit. There's a saying, especially in voodoo, that there's no black or white magic. There's only magic. There's only intention. So if you have a petition or if you have an intention and you need a work to be done, you will petition a spirit to assist you in that work. And whether the spirit grants you your request or not, they'll fulfill it. So whether it be for some will consider dark or white, There is no dark or white for that. There's only whether it's granted or not, whether it's allowed, whether, if they feel it's just, they'll let you know. If it's not to be, like, if there's no green light for it, it won't go to pass for whatever reason. Spirit knows, and they want you to trust more into your higher self and connect with them, so that way you can trust your intuition. And then remember, they stress that peace is priceless. So if you find yourself in always a chaotic mood, or you might be in a rut or feeling down in the dumps, spirits want you to know to lift your vibration higher, so that way you can tap in. Because if you stay in low vibrational energy, it'll be harder for you to want to do any work, maybe even want to do work to help yourself. But they're asking you that, and they're urging you to do so. You also got the Garden. The Garden. In the Hoodoo Tarot, the Garden is equivalent to the World card. And it says, the Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land, and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 11. The plant is cosmos. The image is of a woman happily watering her garden. Prior to the Industrial Revolution, most Americans were farmers by trade. It was hard work, but people took great pride in knowing that they produced the produce that fed and cured their families was grown by their own hands. Oh, that's going to be interesting. For people with more resources, gardening eventually became a relaxing leisure activity that allowed them to connect with nature or express themselves creatively. Either way, whether you are, I can't pronounce this word, utilitarian, or recreational purposes, the rules for a successful harvest doesn't change, which is mind your crops. Meaning, when the garden appears in a reading, it's letting you know that you successfully taken care of business. It's time to reap all the goodness that you have sown. Didn't we say this earlier about, hold on guys, the door's open again. Let me just close it real quick so you don't hear it. Going back and forth because of the wind. It's very windy. Yes, so it's time to reap all the goodness. Then we talk about like planting the seeds. The seed card did come out in the reading. They want you to reap all the goodness that you've sown. And also, I want to stress that if you've sown bad seeds, you will also reap that too. So be mindful of your energy. Be mindful of what you're putting out there. You can reap good, you can reap bad. So just be mindful of your energy, of your vibration. Like utilize this winter and autumn time to start planting seeds, so that way you can experience a fruitful abundance and harvest come next year. They want you to count your blessings. They want you to be grateful. If your query, which is you, relates to gossip or rumors, again with gossip or rumors. Interesting. This is coming out in the World card, and we talked about gossip and rumors earlier, about like watching what you hear, like be mindful of what you consume as entertainment. But let me read further, because now I'm picking up something, a different message with gossip or rumors. If your query, which is you guys, relates to gossip or rumors, the Guardian could be trying to tell you to mind your own business. It reminds you of how much better the world would be if everyone focused on their own affairs. Oh, okay. I guess they were like, mind your crops, mind your own crops, toil your own garden, worry about yourself. I'm getting that vibe. Okay, instead of being concerned with what others are doing and how they're doing, if you receive the Guardian in a reading, consider the following. In what ways do you heal the world? Oh, wow. In what ways do you heal the world? That's amazing. Seriously consider the benefits of working there or joining that club. Remember, they were telling you guys to build your soul tribe. They wanted you guys to, the gathering. They wanted you guys to, like, find your soul tribe, and I know that tribe card was. Did I put it back already? Yeah, gathering your tribe. They wanted you guys to do that. Very, very interesting. They wanted you to connect with people who can help you. seriously consider benefits of working there or joining that club. So if you've been considering joining a club, joining something that can just kind of help your creativity, or give you balance, or just kind of like give you hobbies to do, anything positive, go for it. If you were thinking about starting that project, go for it. They're giving you the green light. This is confirmation to do so. This is that sign you were thinking about. The solution has arrived. There is nothing more to seek. Interesting. The solution has arrived. There's nothing more to seek. What makes you feel safe, grounded, and whole? What does make you feel safe, grounded, and whole? Don't wait for anyone else to have a pleasurable experience. Stop and smell the roses. Learn the art of being content. You made it. Now enjoy it. Okay, what I'm taking away is that they want you guys to be grateful for what you have, because you come from good stock and you are blessed. Despite of what you've gone through, despite of the circumstances, and maybe even despite of how you just feeling. Maybe you're dealing stuff with family or friends. Maybe you heard gossip about you. I think that it's funny how that stood out again, gossip. Yeah, because don't worry about what other people are saying about you. Maybe they feel like you haven't accomplished what you should have accomplished. Maybe they feel you should be doing something. Or why aren't you doing what we're doing? You should follow us. You should be doing. You should be matching our energy. You should be doing what we're doing. You weren't raised like that. You weren't taught that. Where did you learn that from? Confirmation. Oh, that's a blue jay. Wow, that's a blue jay right now, guys. That's confirmation. So your ancestor spirit is letting you know. They want you to know that's the case. They don't want you to follow. They don't want you to follow what's already being mimicked. Again, that was mentioned earlier today too. They want you to know that it's time to start watering your own garden. Start being grateful for what you already have. Because if you want more, if you want to be blessed with more, you got to show that you're appreciative of what they've already given you. And if you take care of what they already given you, then they'll bless you. Oh, okay, she did good, or he did good with that. Let's give him more. You know what I'm saying? So they're telling you to know that they're with you, to know that you are blessed and you can continue to be blessed. You have to do the work. They're waiting for you to answer the call, listen to that small voice that's telling you to make a move. They want you to find your soul tribe, and they also want you to utilize this winter and autumn season to grow your own crops, to plant the seeds and water them and nurture yourself. Don't be afraid of the shadow work. Be mindful of the people and the company that you keep. Build that beautiful soul tribe that's only going to uplift you. And don't worry about what they're saying, because if you do the work, again, that was my last reading about doing the work and you will be blessed. You will see the fruits of your labor. And those naysayers, those shit talkers, they can go kick rocks. They'll Spirit is trying to let you know that they'll give you the last laugh. But right now, don't be concerned about what they're saying. Just mind your business. You worry about yourself. All will come in alignment. Hey guys, I hope that helped. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Please support the channel that way. Let me know if it resonated in the comments. Let me know if you have any whose family I was picking up. I feel like I've been picking up a lot of naysayers. If that's you, please let me know in the comments. Please share if you think it can help someone else. I'm all about connecting with our soul tribe, our soul family who needs this message. Any engagements you do for the channel is so greatly appreciated. I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Take care.